Hey, hello everyone. Vancouver WA veteran here. New title, new identity, if you will. Let's go with handle Couv Vet. Couv, short for Vancouver, Washington. So Couv, Couve, capital V-E-T, Couv Vet. And it's great to hear. It's great to be here. It's great to see everyone. Just looking at starting this up. It's going to be very free form right now, and just as authentic and open as it can be. Last time I've posted, I think it was coming down or coming away from a great, very enthusiastic and upbeat No Kings protest in Vancouver, Washington. Go No Kings. All right. Had to get the t-shirt, why not, right? So still riding on that a bit, doing my best to avoid all the division and divisiveness on the web, in social media, or even in my own community, which there's not very much of that in the latter. But I did want to stop in again and say hello. This is a great platform for me, a new platform for me, and a new thing for me. So it's going to be a bit raw in the beginning, and I'm okay with that. We've been through a lot just in the last week. Every week is a bit of a tsunami of new, often disparaging, often despairing in nature type of content that tends to drag anyone down that's putting their finger into the stream, even dipping a toe into the stream of the information hurricane that's coming our way every day. So on that note, if you're like me, I have to titrate it. Like I like to say, I have to take it one bit or one show or one YouTube video at a time. I spend more of my time reading than anything else, and that's a good thing to talk about a bit today. Just short video update to my channel. So lately I've been reading Heather Cox Richardson's Democracy Awakening, her most recent book. I think she's got 4 or 5 out there. I can't begin to name them, but they're very much, about American history, the evolution of our American democracy for the last 250 years. So Heather Cox Richardson, I believe a Boston College professor, has her own channel. So I'm just going to go call it, what if you want to call it, a name drop. But she's inspired me. She's kept me entertained and informed, and I'm learning an enormous amount about the evolution of our democracy in the United States of America. This has always been important to me, but never more than before now. Certainly never more than before the last 9 months or so since it took office. So it's better for me in Vancouver, Washington, and I say that not in a mocking manner, not sneering nor sarcastic, but it's going to be better for me to use a pronoun, if you will, to describe what's currently the lead or the presidential office of our nation. Okay, so it's just easier for me. So I think I'm going to stick with it, and it just makes it a bit depersonalized, not to add any more vitriol to the current vitriol ocean out there regarding this. So when I listen and I dial into Heather Cox Richardson's YouTube videos and I begin to dive into more of Democracy Awakening, I am often just left aghast of just wow, how much information she's been putting out there and how much knowledge she has about where we are. I know that many people chime in on her comment section of her videos, and I find that deeply inspiring. But for her to read off the locations now, and so but the more I use her as a guiding light, a beacon of hope and resilience in these dark times, the better I feel. So a matter of fact, she's probably got a new video up today. So for October, what is today? October 25th. I'm going to be checking in on her. So thank you again to Heather Cox Richardson for making this process, the pain of it, the despair, the weariness most of us feel, and the heartache many of us feel over the loss of our democracy in the United States of America. She's really been an anchor for all us all. For me personally, as a Coast Guard veteran, I find her new backdrop, or at least backdrop within the last recent weeks, of a nautical chart of, I take it somewhere off the coast of Maine, of New England, deeply comforting and inspiring, having spent many, many, many hours and weeks and months on end leaning over one of those nautical charts in my Coast Guard duties. Point being, find someone to follow. Find a great leader, I think, or a great information source, Heather Cox Richardson being one of them, to really ground yourself every day. If I could just give one piece of insight, certainly not in a place to be providing any advice at this point, as I'm still looking to make daily sense of each and every event that pops up. Find something that grounds you. Find someone to listen to and to follow and to read about, especially if they're published, that helps you understand this moment in our history. And that's what I'll continue to do. It's really been a light I can follow. It's been a lighthouse warning me from the rocks, keeping me from deciding I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to stay at home, close the door, draw the blinds, listen to my music, watch endless Netflix, whatever the thing you might do to distract yourself is the last thing we want to do. As an engaged citizen, and certainly if you're a veteran, a fellow veteran, you want to plug in to whatever it is that's going to get you up and out of bed and go to the next protest, or jump on the next indivisible call, or just open up a blog of someone you believe is really speaking the truth about what we need to do to confront this administration and stand in resistance and stand in defiance of authoritarian rule. Because here we are in 2025 in these United States facing an authoritarian ruler, and it will not stand. So until the next video, until the next time we have time to talk or reflect, I wish you all the best. Stand in defiance. Defy authoritarians. Stand for democracy.